All right, welcome back to another episode. You guys are going to get a kick out of this. So I think in the last episode, I put in, I was talking about this one blade razor and how they did this whole it's not cheap thing, and it didn't really make sense to me. And I actually even commented on their page. I'm like, I think you got this from another person because it doesn't make sense. And just so happens that they did copy it off another person, and I was like, oh my god. Or maybe it's the other way around, but the other one makes more sense. And it's funny because I actually found the one that they copied off of. I found the ad. It got sent to me, and it just makes a lot more sense. So, and it makes a lot more sense to do, right? So here, I'm just gonna go with the ad, which I think was completely silly. You guys are gonna get a little kick out of this, and it's by One Blade Shave. So the perfect gift, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to design the perfect razor. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to build it from Germany, military grade stainless steel. It's not cheap to make it by hand. It's not cheap to make sure you only ever have to buy one. We can make it cheap, but then it wouldn't be One Blade Genesis. This year, give him the perfect gift. Right? So they make it by hand. It's German military grade. It doesn't really do anything for you. They're just saying it's expensive, and then the comments were outrageous. So the comments didn't look like anybody liked this. There's only like 55 likes. So then I go up to here. Huge, bigger difference, right? They're not cheap because they're not cheap. So it's a little play on words there. It's not cheap to make a sock that lasts 4 times longer than cotton, right? It's not cheap to create a merino wool that won't lose its shape. It's not cheap to reduce waste by 80%. It's not cheap, but it makes a big difference. Introducing Arrow Wool, 4 times the life of cotton, twice the performance, 1/4 of the waste. So you see how much different and how much better it is, and you could tell this one's probably the one that they made first. Sorry, they made first, and then somebody else was like, "Hey, that looks really good," and then they copied it. Copywriters are incredibly notorious for just copying and not. This is why you don't do that, because it just doesn't make sense here. You're trying to. It looks like you're just trying to copy, and then this one makes a lot more sense, and they actually put a little bit more into it. I mean, you want to take the big idea, right? You want to take the idea that these two are both more expensive products than the original, but when you copy it like word for word and just change like the last two things without really understanding copy, you're not doing it. You're not going to benefit the reader right here. So, I mean, it's cheap, not cheap to build from German military grade stainless steel, and then you put this to, it's not cheap to create a merino wool that won't lose its shape. We always have that problem. We don't have the problem of, I'm never like, oh, I wish my desk and I wish this Blue Yeti mic was made out of some German military grade. It's the best, and I wish it was more handmade, but sometimes we are thinking, hey, we are wasteful human beings, and we do waste a lot, and if we had a sock that could withstand the weather and the feet fungus and all that stuff, and we don't have to throw it away that much, that makes a huge difference. Makes a big difference. So, yeah, the copywriters, you'll see like some ads look the same, and it's just, this is why you don't do it, because it don't make sense for that product. You just copied. Anyways, so the main event here is gonna come up, but I did see this one, and we're gonna do a little bit of that.
The magical all-in-one countertop kitchen robot. Sous vide saves you time and lets you cook delicious meals for you or your whole family. The best part? It takes up less space than your microwave. Planning ahead? Simply load your ingredients, schedule dinner, and sous vide does the rest. With its revolutionary cool-to-cook technology, your ingredients stay refrigerated until it's time to start cooking. Sous vide's multiple zones ensure that everything is ready at precisely the same time. In a hurry? With rapid cook mode, you can go from fully frozen ingredients to a perfectly cooked dinner in less than 25 minutes. Whether you want to bake a cake, roast, steam, broil, slow cook, sous vide, or even wake up to egg bites, Sous vide does it all.
God,
To unlock the full power
cool.
of the sous vide system, add the starch cooker for perfect pasta, rice, and other grains. Cook your own ingredients, or get Sous vide's chef-designed healthy smart meals delivered. Simply load, scan, cook, and enjoy. And the cleanup?
Wow.
Quick and simple. Created to help you save time and eat well. Sous vide makes life easier. Try sous vide in your home today.
It's got me watering at the mouth because all saturated markets, like the delivery services, right? You gotta find that extra thing to get you going. You know, you gotta now you have this thing. So it's pretty convenient. My whole problem with these pre-cooked meals is they're never enough, and I like to just eat all the food. So now for the main event, the Titan sock, the highest quality, most comfortable, toughest sock ever made, tough and comfortable. So yeah, I saw this one on Instagram.
Ah, man, Jesus!
There's no way.
Yeah, I can't rate that.
I found the William Painter Titan sock,
No way.
and let me tell you, I am so impressed with the quality of these socks. Here's why. The socks are made with this Titan thread that has a strength to weight ratio 15 times stronger than steel. It's just nuts. If you've seen their other videos, people are trying to break the thread, can't even do it. They have a silver ionization technology, which kills 99.9% of germs. So if you're out running, using them all day, sweating in them,
yeah.
they're not gonna smell. Your feet won't stink like that nasty swamp. So there's 3 types of socks you can choose
huge
from.
problem.
You've got the no-show, which has a really cool rubber in the back that just grips the back of your heel so you know it's not going to slide down. I love that. You've got the runner, a little bit higher than the no-show, but it's
With those
great
feet.
for running, especially if you're doing miles and miles. You know that's not going anywhere. And your traditional crew sock for the folks that like to wear it a bit higher. Absolutely amazing. And you know they're going to last a lifetime. No holes, anything like that. There's also no left and right with the socks, so you can mix and match because they're all one color. I highly, highly recommend these socks. You gotta check them out. Go to williampainter.com and get your Titan socks today.
Yeah, so I like that because I think I'm gonna get it, honestly. If anybody wants to get it for me for Christmas, that'd be awesome. But yeah, in the gym, I'm always on the massage beds, and you gotta take off your shoes. And some of my socks just got some holes in it. You can see my big toe. It looks disgusting. And they're like, oh god. And sometimes it's just like, okay, all right, I gotta tuck that hole. They had a commercial. The commercial I saw on Instagram is the guy was actually tucking the hole underneath the thing, and I was like, all right, I do that. Pretty funny though. But yeah, that will about wrap that up. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, of course, like and subscribe. Okay, peace.